All right, guys, welcome to the channel today. We have the River bike here. This is the TA9 bike. This is, they have it listed as a city bike, but it's a mountain bike, guys. This thing is, can it be rode in the city? Absolutely. We've got Kenda 26 by 4-inch tires on this. These are the Kenda Crusades. We've got a Bafang motor on this, 750. We've got Tektro quad piston brakes, and there's 203 rotors on this. Just got a lot of stuff going. Again, 8-speed on the rear. We got the 8-speed trigger shifter up on the front here. The screen on this is one of the better screens I've seen out there. The color on this bike is awesome. It's green, it's purple, it flips all over the place. We got a D&M shock on this. It's full suspension. We got a dual crown fork on the front of this, fully adjustable. You've got Tektro brakes, hydraulic, front and rear. 203 rotors on it, quad piston, like I said, big headlight on this thing. Just got a lot of things going on. So we're going to take a look at this 48-volt battery, by the way, and it is a 20 amp hour. We've got bottle bosses on it. We've got a comfortable seat. I'll find out if it's comfortable when I ride it for a while, but it was comfortable just pedaling around here. And we're going to take a good look at this. So let's do it, guys. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at the River bike here. REVR, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is a really nice bike. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it. I haven't got out there to ride it, so things could change, but I unboxed this thing and I'm looking at this thing going, wow, this thing is loaded with really nice features on it. So we'll start up in the front of this bike here. So we have the Kenda Crusades on this. So, we start right out with a really nice tire on it. The rims are lighter rims because they have the holes in them. We've got a suspension shock on this, and it's a dual crown fork. So no through axle on this, but, I would like to see a through axle on it, but there isn't. But, I mean, it really doesn't change the way this thing rides or anything like that, so it's not a big deal. We have a huge light on the front of this, which is good and which is bad. So you're out on a trail, I definitely know that this is a e-bike, but I mean, it could almost pass for a non-e-bike. You can't really, see the battery. It's hidden in the tube, but that big light there, it just says, hey, I'm an e-bike. So, but a very nice light up the front of this. You've got big rotors on this thing too. So these are 203 rotors on this bike, and Tektro brakes on it, and they are quad piston brakes, guys. So you see the round circle here, the round circle here. So that's a quad piston brake on this. So, again, really good tires, 203 rotors, quad piston braking, the dual crown fork, really, put together here up in the front end. And we'll move back here to the battery. So this bike is green, and it flips around to purple, at times. So depending on how the sun hits it, you can see purple in it, which is awesome. You got 20 amp hour battery in this thing, 48 volt, 20 amp hour. So we got plenty of battery in this bike. You can charge it in the tube, you can charge it off the tube. I like the style of the frame. I like that the handlebars are pushed up so that we can go with these mountain bike style handlebars. You got a pro wheel crank on this. You have real Welgo aluminum pedals on it. Pro wheel crank is a decent crank. We've got a I haven't checked it, but I'm gonna guess around either a 48 or a 52 tooth crank on the front. We've got an 8-speed in the rear, which is very nice. Again, it's an upgrade. An Altus derailleur on this, and the chain appears to be a rust resistant chain, which is very nice. We got a D&M shock on this with you can change it. You can add air to it, and you can change your rebound on it. It's, really got a lot of stuff on it, like I said. So no fenders on this. Zoom, it's not a suspension seat post, but it is a zoom post on it. They gave us a battery operated light for the rear, so there is no brake light, there is no running light, other than this here is a running light, and you can change it to flashing or whatever you want. the seat on it. It has this nice little handle here so you can kind of throw the bike around a little bit. I haven't been out too much on the bike. It feels comfortable, but I don't know if it's long range comfortable, you know, how it feels in the long run. We will find that out when we take it out for a ride. And they are Tektro rotors also. So we have the Tektro hydraulic quad piston brakes. We have Tektro rotors on it. 750 motor in the back, and it's a Bafang motor, guys. So like I said, pretty top quality stuff in this bike, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the color flipping around on this bike or not. Sensor in this bike is a torque sensor, so that's very nice also. Again, you can charge your battery here on the front. This is an on-off switch for your battery, which is really nice, that you have the ability to shut that battery off. The key is here, and you just key it, and you hit this lever, and the battery pops out, so you can have the battery off the bike, on the bike, or whatever you want to do. We'll come up to the front here. Again, you know, these are the Tektro 203 rotors on the front. Awesome braking, guys, so I expect this bike to stop really good on it. We will take a look here at the screen, and very simple as far as your buttons here. You got the big on-off switch, so we will turn that on. The screen comes up, and I've experienced these displays before on another bike, and I can tell you this display is very good in the sunlight. You can see it all over the place. You got your pedal assist here, which over here you got your up and down. This will increase this here by, this one goes up to 5, and then again back down to 0. You have your miles over here. You can click into your battery voltage, your minutes that the bike's been on, and the mileage. It's showing 000 miles right now, but I did take it out for a ride yesterday. Not a ride, but I took it just around to see if it was there. But everything on this thing, your battery levels up here, but you also have your battery voltage, which is a much better indicator of how much is left. So everything you need, simple display. You've got your 8-speed trigger shifter on this, and trigger shifters are nice, guys. So this lever here will bring it down to the 1, and there's another lever here that will bring it up the gears. So this brings it down to the 1, and the outside one brings it up to the 8th gear. You have your half throttle on this here, which is very nice. Grips on it are nothing special, but there's nothing wrong with them either, so I think it works out all right. I did throw a small bar-in mirror on this thing, so when I take it out, I have a mirror, because I can't stand driving with no mirror on it. You've got your preset here for as far as adjusting your shock, and you can lock it out over here with your compression. So your preload and your compression is over here. So you've got some control over this front shock as to how you want it set up. You got zoom handlebars on this. I don't normally like bars that are flat like this, but we'll find out when we ride it if it's uncomfortable or not. You have some bosses on this, so you can throw the bottle holder on it, and we're gonna take this thing out and give it a ride, guys. We'll find out if that seat's comfortable. We'll find out how this does, so let's do it. All right, guys, we are out on the REVR TA9 today. So we are going to put this thing through the paces. This bike, apparently, I haven't figured out how to unlock it, so it will only go to 20 miles an hour. I'm sure there's a way to unlock it, but it's not the traditional way. I don't know, maybe it's a class 2 bike only, I don't know. But we will figure this thing out. We're gonna drop this into pass 1. And in pass 1, it gives me about 7 miles an hour. Let's hit the throttle. Oh, throttle's gonna go all the way up. So throttle goes all the way up. Pass 1 is about 7. We'll hit it into pass 2. Pass 2 is gonna give me 9.5, 10 miles an hour, let's call it. Pass 3 is going to bring us up to 13 miles an hour. Pass 4 is going to put us at about 16.5. And pass 5 should give us all the way to the 20. So yeah, it cuts out about 19.9. Well, we are currently traveling at 23 miles an hour. These tires, considering how aggressive they are, they're not too growly. And these are the Kenda Crusades on this thing. So this has got a lot of nice components on it. Like I said, we got the 8-speed trigger shifter on this, and it sounds like a cassette, guys, not a freewheel. We are going to head down to the rail trail because this is a full suspension mountain bike, so why not? Let's go experience the trail. This does have a 20 amp hour battery too, so I expect some good range on this. I've been riding this thing around a little bit here and knocked the battery down a little bit, so we're not starting out with a full battery. We have 4 bars out of 5. But I'm not trying to do a range test on it today. I'm just trying to see what this will do. It's a really cool looking bike. The color is awesome. I've never seen another bike like this that flips around as much as this one does. So, as suspected, very grippy tires. I've had these Kenda Crusades before, and they're very good tires. How you doing? So we got very mountain bikey feel to this. Seat's pretty comfortable on it. I'll find out how comfortable it is after we spend some time on it. Motor's very quiet on this also, which is nice, especially when you're on a rail trail like this. I hate it when I whine. And the fact that it has a torque sensor is great because I got it in pedal assist 5, but I can just pedal slow and we're gonna go slow, which is awesome. Like I said, full suspension on this bike. There doesn't seem to be a lot of travel in it. We got dual crown forks on the front and we got a DNM shock on it. It may have, I haven't set it, checked the pressure in it. It may have more pressure in it than it needs. I mean, it moves, but very nice feel. I'm kind of surprised they put this huge headlight on this. I kind of appreciate the headlight being huge. It would make for some awesome night rides, but where it's, you know, really intended to be a mountain bikey looking bike, you would think that they'd probably put a little stealth light on it, but that is not the case here. It's got a big motorcycle-like headlight on it. But this is definitely, you know, I think it would do single trail okay. It's got narrow bars on it, which is nice for single trails. You've got, like I said, the dual crown fork on this. And it's very, the geometry on it makes it very nimble. I know I say that a lot about a lot of bikes, but it definitely is a different feeling when they shorten up the wheelbase on these. So no rack, no fenders on this. So I do have a backpack on today with all my stuff. By the way, the screen on this thing, I have another bike with a screen. Awesome screen, guys. This is one of the best screens I've ever seen on a e-bike because you can see it, you know, sun, no sun, it's awesome. So we got fully adjustable front shocks on this. This bike came in, they had actually reached out to me with a different style bike, and it's a moped style. I don't normally take moped style bikes in on the channel. How you doing? But I looked at their bike line and I saw this one and I said, you know, I don't really do moped style. They don't do well on my channel. Could I have this bike? And they said, yeah. So I got it in thinking it was an inexpensive bike. And I was surprised at the equipment on this thing. It's really nice. Yeah, I was surprised at the 8-speed. I was surprised at a lot of things. The paint is just freaking awesome on it. We have a very nice cadence on this bike as far as, I mean, it helps that it's a torque sensor, but I like the cadence on it. Yeah, it looks like about 19 miles an hour the motor drops off of this thing. So Like I said, I'm sure there's a way to override it, but maybe not. Some bikes don't go over 20 miles an hour. This bike is definitely a bike you can ride with no hands. It doesn't wobble all over the place. No hands, guys. Got no wobble to it, so that's nice. So I have this like in 5th gear. We're just cruising along at about 13 miles an hour. Very nice canvas, like I said. Definitely a very capable bike for what it is. Like I said, I was totally shocked when I got this bike. And I don't know, I didn't expect it. I brought this thing to work. Everybody that looked at it was like, wow, this thing's freaking nice. So I definitely want to try it on some hills too and see how it is on a hill, whether or not we can, you know, I've got mountain bikes like this, but they're mid-drive. So I'm curious of how this will handle a hill when we get to one. Yeah, this thing's got well-go pedals. Just everything on it is really upgraded. We're coming down to our tunnel here so we can try this headlight out. The taillight on this thing is just a battery-operated taillight, but they did give it to you. And I have it mounted on the seat post. Headlight is on. Works good. So I recorded this a little while ago. I just haven't had time to edit it, but I have done a much more intense ride on this bike since then, and I have that video out. I put it out as a ride, and it performed unbelievably. I went on a single trail bike route that had lots of rocks, roots, and this thing did amazing. I had a blast on it, so you got to check that video out. I will leave a link to it down in the comments. But this bike did excellent on a single trail, over the roots, over the rocks. It handled really good with that full suspension and everything. The dual crown fork on this thing was awesome. It will also go down the road very well also. I'm going to keep this bike so that I can do some trail riding with it with a hub motor instead of having that mid-drive on there. So, I mean, I like both, but this bike was a blast, so I'm definitely going to keep it, guys. If this is something you want, especially at this price, I think it's an awesome deal. This bike has Kenda Crusades, and they have like a Kevlar or something in the tire to try to make it so it does not puncture. It's a puncture-resistant tire. Well, here's a hill. This thing is going right up it for sure. All right, this is a hill that I usually only hit hard on a mountain bike, but we are on a mountain bike, so I'm gonna hit it hard, guys. I always love this little stretch here, especially if I'm on a 26-inch full suspension e-bike, because I get going pretty good here. And I enjoy riding fast on single trail, and this is not quite a single trail, but it's close to it, and the downward slope of it really gets you going, so it's a blast. And this bike's fun too. So this bike does exactly what it needs to do. It rides out as good as it looks, guys. I had some people over the house yesterday looking at bikes to buy online through my links, and I do that, so if there's anybody around and any of these bikes you guys want to try, definitely look my email address up. It is on the information about me on YouTube, so you can get my email. It is Gary@GarysEbikeAdventures.com. We've got a hill here that we are going to hit. It's a couple of e-bikes I've had won't make it up, but I'm sure this one will. Yeah, not a problem. We are out here 11 miles now, and we are keeping that one battery bar down at this point. But I think the battery's going to fare really well in this bike. The seat is pretty comfortable. Been out here for a while now. On the hill, I'm gonna push on up though. Very nice bike. Love the 8-speed in it too. So the one thing, if this was a mid-drive, which it's not, coming up that hill, when I was downshifting, if you did that in a mid-drive, you would cut your motor off. So that's one advantage that a hub drive has over a mid-drive when you're out here doing this. Because the mid-drives, the drive goes through that chain. So when you shift, it doesn't want all that pressure on the gears and the chain, so it cuts it out. Or you would, stand to ruin your chain and your gears real quick. Most of them do it automatically, and some of them you've got to do it on your own. Again, I'm gonna drop a gear, I just did. No motor lag, dropped another gear. Absolutely no motor drag on this thing, very nice. Going back up the gears. So yeah, this bike, you can keep up a pretty good clip with this thing, that's for sure. And I'm getting good exercise too. I don't know if you can hear it in my breath, but I am huffing and puffing a little bit. But that's because of the torque sensor on it that forces me to participate in this ride, which is what I want to do. All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping this up here. But this thing rides out really nice. It does exactly what I would expect it to do. We've been out there for 20 miles. We got 3 battery bars left. So we've used up half the battery in 20 miles. So good 30 miles out of this battery for sure. Like I said, I'll have to figure out whether or not this thing can be unlocked. I don't know. Or whether it's a 20-mile only bike. So I'll probably have to get a hold of the manufacturer to find that out, but I will. This bike is very nice, and I would recommend it if this is what you want. If this is the kind of bike you're looking for, it's very nice, very solid, very clean looking bike. There's a lot of nice components on this thing, like I said, and I don't think the price is all that bad for it either. All right, guys, in conclusion, this was a great bike. I would definitely recommend this bike, especially if you were looking at doing some single trail stuff and you wanted to do it on a hub motor. So go down into the comments. I will leave a link, and thank you very much, guys. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching my video today. And if you are interested in buying a bike or something, please check with my affiliate links. That helps the channel out greatly. Again, guys, hit that like and subscribe on the way out. And thank you very much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you.